we're trying this once again. Let's see if we can see this on the computer. And the race is on for who's first. But guess what, guys? I was first. Videos. Where do I find my live videos? Where's my live? I know you guys you guys can see me and hear me, right? You guys cracked me up. Okay, you see me? Is the audio good? How's the synchronization of the audio with the video? Hey TC, good to see you, buddy. Mike Bailey. Hey buddy, what's going on? Hey, y'all check out Mike Bailey. That is my buddy from Colorado. We used to go fishing all the time together. Couldn't find a better friend than that right there. Well, I do not know what is going on today. The live stream seems to be up and running on my phone. I've got my computer sitting here next to me with it pulled up, and I'm trying to pull it up so I can see the chat so I don't have to sit there and scroll on the phone, but it appears that it is not going to show up for me, so it's not doing what I hoped it would. Still showing offline, but oh, and we got Jim Bailey. That's Mrs. Bailey to Mike there. Like I said, these are my Colorado friends there, guys. They're like my family away from family. I dearly miss them. You know, when you move away from people that you've been around for a better part of 10 years or so and hanging out and doing all kinds of fun activities with, you just miss them. Hey, we got Shawn here, a buddy from another bushcrafter. You guys go check him out. He's I don't want to call him a new channel because he's been around for a little bit, but he could use some support. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, he could definitely use a little support there. If you guys get a chance, go check him out. He's definitely into the bushcrafting. He has some awesome videos on his little survival hut there that he's built with it's got a fireplace in it, a really nice build. And now he's working on a series for the tree house, so it's pretty cool. You guys gotta check that out. Everything's going good. As you can see, I'm in, I got a different backdrop here. Except this is the real thing. This is real bushes behind me. Out here in Illinois now. So, I don't know if you guys, I'm going to do a little something here. Hopefully I don't mess this up too much. But, hey, thanks, YT City Girl. I appreciate that. I'm going to swing you over here to this side here for a moment, if I can get this to loosen up enough to pivot. But you see that big tree right there? I used to climb that when I was barely knee high. So we're back here in yeah, pretty much what you might call my home city. I was born in a town north of here. Yeah, the Great Beard Jen is the wife to Mike Bailey. They're my best friends from back in Colorado. We used to all pal around together. Mike was my fishing buddy, and we used to go out belly boating and everything. And I think he said he was looking into getting a kayak, so it ought to be interesting to see how he does with that. I know he's got a one of the one-man inflatable pontoon boats that he has put a trolling motor on, and he fishes from that. Hey, fishing with Grizzly Whiskers, good to see you. He says soon, so hit me up, buddy, before you do, because I want to make sure you get the right thing, and you're not disappointed with what you get, so I can give you some definite pointers there. Well, I just do not know why. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go incognito here. No, that shouldn't matter. T outdoors. What I'm trying to do, folks, is I've got my laptop set up here, and it's really hard to see the chat there on the little teeny tiny phone. So I am trying to pull it up on my computer, and there it is. Just wanted to see. There's the chat. Perfect. Okay, so I know there's a lag. Okay, so we're all good. Right on. So let's see. We got Grizzly Whiskers in here, my buddy Mike Bailey. We got Shawn Hogan, the Great Beard, Tyler Wood. Another awesome channel. Great to see you guys. Jen Bailey, YT City Girl, Fred Knott, Jason Guns, TC Bushcraft. What else we got? If I missed anybody, I apologize. I'm just trying to stay up on it. Been trying to keep myself busy. Moved to a new state. Been looking for jobs. A long, drawn-out process. But in my downtime, I pulled out some of my paracord, and I fastened together. You guys may have seen the preview of it on Instagram there, but I fastened together the paracord with this. This is the ladder bracelet. And so basically it's got that, looks like a ladder climbing up it. And I don't know why. It looks great when I look at it, but when I look at it on camera, everything looks out of proportion. But this actually is an 8-inch bracelet with probably has some ideas of some things I could have done a little bit better, especially on the clip. Should have double looped through it on both ends. That would have made it so that it doesn't slip any on each end. But it is actually pretty good. It does, when I clip it on, yeah, fits pretty good. It's not super tight like that. It won't slip off. But as you can see how thick it is, but that just shows you that there's a lot of line in this. Great for survival situation where you might need some extra paracord. It was about 8 foot of the black paracord, and I think it was 6 foot of the orange. But when you make them, you of course want to go a little bit longer. That way when you get to the actual ends and you're trying to loop them through, and of course they tie off on the ends there, and you melt them and smash them in. But when those tie off, you want to have enough that it makes it all the way to the end. So that just gives you an idea of how long the cord. I watched several videos on it, and everybody said you should uh, definitely go with like 10 foot of the black, and I think it was 7 foot of the other, and that was way too much. I think I ended up with uh, yeah, quite a lot of extra. I think actually I cut 10 foot piece for the orange and ended up with two 2 foot sections, so thus why 6 foot on the orange. See, sorry if I'm missing some of the chat here. I'll jump back to you. Hopefully we can answer anybody's questions. Unpacking is yeah, it's pretty much as far as it can go. Got that done. I'm staying here with my folks till I get situated and get jobs going and figure things out. Um, oh, Tyler wants a video on how to make it. Well, um, I don't know if I wanted to do on this one because it was. You could find this video just about anywhere out there on YouTube, and I'm looking to make some more. Hey TC, I appreciate you running that. Yeah, that's another thing there. Um, I now have my merch out, so you guys can get yourself an official uh, Herbert T Outdoors shirt, or a sweatshirt, or coffee mug. There's all kinds of good stuff in the store there. Um, Mixed Mowers, hey, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Uh, you say what's cooking? Well, the barbecue grill's on that side, and it's all closed up for the night. So not much is cooking, but hope everybody is doing well, checking everybody out. I was hoping to see uh, Dennis in here from Canoe Hound Adventures. He is now on his drive to the 1K like I was, which gave me the ability to be able to go live on my trip. You might have seen a couple of the videos as I was traveling. When I would stop, get a chance to let people know how the move was going and where I'm at. But it's also enabled me to be able to do this live here. My laptop is not strong enough to do it, and my desktop computer, I don't have a solid place set up yet for it to be able to do that. So, but you guys, let me see if I've got. Actually, I might have it. I want to get Dennis's link here. So if anybody hasn't checked out Dennis at Canoe Hound Adventures, he's definitely one of the channels you guys want to help out, because he is on his drive to, like I said, his 1K. And I know that'll give him the ability to, when he's out there in the canoe and traveling around, or just going out to his day shelter area, he'll be able to do some live streaming, and I know that'll mean a lot to him. It'll certainly mean a lot to us to be able to see him live and, ask him questions about it right then and there. Yeah, there we go. TC brought it up for me. Thank you, TC. I appreciate that. That's absolutely awesome. You guys are doing an awesome job there. So I love you guys as my mods. Let's see, we got Sea Pro Fishing. Hey, it's good to see you. Rob Parker's Fishing World. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you coming by. Oh, you guys hear those locusts in the background? Yeah. I forgot what those sounded like. A lot of memories coming back, and getting to see the lightning bugs so heavy as they are around here. I know in Arkansas I didn't get to see them near as much. You might have, seen, you go out and look around and you might see one, two, maybe three. Here, you see them everywhere. So, a lot of cool things. Yeah. Sorry, I can't turn the locust off. It's just, you can't even turn around and say, hey, shut up, and they'll shut up. They won't do that. There's no stopping them. And they're all over the place. So you got, I can hear one over here, I've got one over here, and I've got one over there. So, yeah, they're just everywhere. But, yeah, this house here is the house that one of the houses my dad grew up in, and then my grandparents had it, and now my parents live in it, and I'm back here staying for a little bit. They're off here. Ah, so yeah, Mike. So yeah, you're looking at getting the kayak. You can put that on top of that truck, and you know it'd be kind of sad to have to push that truck with the kayak on top. It kind of defeats the purpose. So you might have to get a Chevrolet. Of course, I can't complain because I drive a Honda. So. Down here in Mississippi for now. Gonna go to Florida, then hopefully back to Colorado. Well, that's quite an impressive trip. Mike, I'm not going to show that. This is. I'm going to hide that comment. Sorry, Mike. But so Rob Parker's Fishing World. So you're in Mississippi. Are you traveling, or and then you're going to end up back in Colorado where you're from, or is that a uh, just future plans? Because if you're going to end up back in Colorado and you do any fishing, Mike's my buddy there. He does fishing in Colorado. He's around. He's up north of Denver. Sure, he'd appreciate somebody, looking him up and going fishing with him. Been going all over fishing. All right, how do you manage that? That's what I want to do. I want to be traveling around all over the place. Uh, I don't know if you saw on the banner of my channel, I have that Pescador Pilot pedal kayak, and oh yeah, that would be awesome to just travel all over the country and fish in all different kinds of places. I'd love to get down to Florida, catch some peacock bass. That would be absolutely uh, just the time of my life. Some people say they want to get out on the ocean and, catch, the sailfish or, a 500-pound grouper. But, I think I'd just be happy with, some big peacock bass. And I see my little buddy from Streamlabs there is letting you guys know. Don't worry about the PayPal thing. That's just if you guys feel an urge to support an adventure, but no big deal. And on the Instagram there, a lot of times if I go out fishing, I might try to get some of the pictures up onto Instagram so you can catch a sneak peek there. So if you get a chance, jump over there and hit me up on Instagram, and you'll be able to see the catches in advance. Although, now that I'm here in Illinois, it is a different land of opportunities should I say, a little bit less opportunities. I'm still trying to figure out places to go fishing because I don't know if any of you have ever looked on Google Maps, and you have the Illinois River going down through here, which is probably about 25-30 minutes from me. But if you look around, you won't see a whole lot of bodies of water, and if you do, the majority of them are private. So that's going to be kind of tough. Back living in Colorado. Okay. Rob, it sounds like we're doing this back and forth thing because I moved from Mississippi to Colorado, and I was in Colorado for about 14 years, and then I moved to Arkansas, which I was there. I've been there the last 3.5 years, and now I've moved to Illinois. So, man, I'm surprised we didn't meet in passing, going by each other all the time. So you may have to bring some of the brush home for projects. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of some of the things that I'll probably have to do. A few things kind of like Mason does. I don't think I'm going to be doing the backyard fires unless I plan on. Let's see if I can get this to pivot here for a moment. Got the old backyard pit, but it's so hot here, it's not even worth it. But yeah, Rob, I'm actually back in Illinois where I was born. Um, the actual town, or I was born in Peoria, but just born there. I actually lived in a little town outside of it, about 20 minutes away, and so I'm back here. There's cornfields everywhere, and just in going out and looking for jobs in the area. Uh, you driving around from city to city because these are little small farming communities, but it's everywhere you look, cornfields. So I guess I'm gonna have to resort to the big corn monkey hunt. And you guys have probably heard me mention that previously. Gonna be getting ready for it here pretty soon to do it, but because they had a lot of heavy rains here recently, um, the uh, corn got planted late, and usually by this time of year it's a good foot and a half, 2 foot over my head, and I'm 5'11", so yeah, it's way behind. um, I think probably the tallest I have seen it so far is maybe waist high, maybe even a little bit higher than that. So the corn is way behind, which means that the corn monkeys are probably getting antsy. They're coming out of their hibernation, and then they get into the cornfields. So it might even be a short season for them. Who knows if the corn doesn't reach a full height of maturity, uh, they may just interpret the end of the season, even though they still got time to grow. The corn has time to grow. The corn monkeys think it's the end of the season and will go back into hibernation. So we're gonna have to work quick on it. Crop circles? I don't know about that. I haven't heard a whole lot of reports on crop circles. That's going to be interesting. But definitely looking for some lakes and stuff to fish. My uncle is probably going to know uh, where some that I'd be able to go. So I'm really kind of looking forward to that. But he is on vacation right now, so I gotta wait for him to get back, and then we'll hook up and see if he knows some good places I can go around here. Other than that, I have the app that you guys have probably seen it advertised on some of the videos here lately, where it will tell you different hiking trails and things. So I'm gonna look up some of the places around here for that. I know before I actually moved here, a couple weeks before, I pulled it up and was able to find some places to hike, get out and get around. Probably gonna do some more projects like this. You know, I just for some reason I'm absolutely fascinated with paracord. So, that might be my next series on activities there until I can really get out there and get some fishing going. Yeah, where is Kristen? Haven't seen her yet. Yeah, I guess actually, I wonder if I can share this. I'm gonna share this out on Twitter. So there's my Twitter tweet, and let's see. Oh, no, go out. Oh well. I've got to set up all my passwords. I haven't set everything up on this laptop. It's an old laptop here, but need to do the intro video for my videos. Well, Tyler, you need to start dancing in the beginning of all your videos. That is, that was hilarious. It totally caught me off guard. So your last video where you did that, you need to do that in more videos. That could be your little catch, you know. So, your little, I'd say tear it up, buddy. That ought to be a good time. Yeah, I'm still working. You guys are leaps and bounds ahead of me in the intros to the videos with your music. I know Fishing with Grizzly Whiskers has a really good intro where he does some music. He's got like a slide of pictures that plays through, and then he's got um, some of the different channels that he supports, and I think some of them are sponsors that he works with that he put in there. So it's it, it's a good start. But he puts it in every video. But I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But I need to come up with something, and I just can't seem to make that part of it. I can make the middle part of the videos. I've got all the fade ins, fade outs, add music to it, increase the volume, decrease the volume, all that stuff. I can do it. But the intro with the snazzy rolling text and all that stuff, I just can't figure it out. Oh, Pondum, you gotta go. So, okay. All right, buddy. Well, I appreciate you coming by. It was good to see you. Always good to see you guys. And yeah. So yeah. it's going to be interesting to see how Shawn continues on with his treehouse video. And if you guys don't have Shawn, definitely check him out. We got Stubbs bitching and fishing in here. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you coming by. Just a little quick recap here. I am now in Illinois. Usually I've got the log cabin background with my green screen. This is legitimate outdoors in, I don't really want to say in the wild, because we're in the city, so. But we got the wildlife. You hear the birds, the locusts, and all that. And as per the temperature, I'm not exactly sure. I think it's in the 80s, but it feels absolutely marvelous out here to me. In Arkansas, it this time of the night, it still would have felt like it's 100 degrees out. As soon as you walk outside, you just wring in sweat. So this is just absolutely marvelous to me. So Tyler's gonna do a bushcraft how to do the hoedown dance. That ought to be a good one. I want to see that one. Lucia, good to see you. Appreciate you coming by. I can't even tell how many we've got in here other than, I believe it looks like 8, and we've got 12 thumbs up. I appreciate everybody coming in and watching. If you get a chance, if you don't mind, share this out. We're going to be on for a little while. I was really hoping we could get Dennis in here from Canoe Hound Adventures so we can help him with his push to his 1K. I know he actually made it to he made it over 800 last night. I hope a lot of those that he got stuck and the purge didn't get him overnight. But actually, let's do a quick peek here and see if we can tell. Yeah, this whole group is absolutely awesome for, like Stubbs said there about wanting good, loyal people. This whole group is good about that. We got the wandering veteran. Hey, it's good to see you. See, he's a return. Picked him up, I want to say about 2 months ago, and he's still with me, so that's loyal right there to me. And Lucia, another loyal. We got Tyler, we got Dave, all these great people. So I'm just going to take a quick peek here and see what Canoe Hound Adventures is. I know that number's not right because it says 791. There he is. Yeah, he's at 800. So he's 200 away from his 1K, which would be really nice for him. And one of the things that we as a community do, when we get close to milestones, we help with that push and that drive. But it's not just about, just grab every number you can to get there. He's loyal. He does it the right way. He watches everybody's videos. I watch them. I know all y'all watch them, and that's absolutely awesome. That's the kind of people that make YouTube proud. And so we got, let's see. Yeah, Larry, you're right. It's not enough to just hit the button. You got to watch. You got to leave genuine comments. Come back and visit and watch more videos. Like I said, Canoe Hound Adventures. He's absolutely awesome. If you have always liked the outdoors, but you don't really get out that much, or you just don't have the time for it, it's always nice to live vicariously through somebody else. So if you get a chance, watch Canoe Hound Adventures videos. He just did I believe it was a 4-day trip out in the canoe with some of his friends. I'll let him explain, who the friends are and where they're from. But it's really kind of interesting, where they're not just his next door neighbors. They are people from even other countries. So I don't want to spoil alert it, but you got to watch it. But absolutely beautiful country, just beautiful scenery, really amazing. Especially when he cooks his steaks, just makes your mouth water, and you almost want to run out to a steakhouse to get a good steak just because you're watching him eat one. So definitely go check him out. Let's see. We got Dallas County Scratcher. He's away, 166 away. Like I said, I'm not trying to push that everybody needs to go subscribe to everybody. I'm just saying that I know that you guys are good channels, and I picked you up. I watch your stuff. You guys watch my stuff. And so if I, throw somebody's channel name out there, it's because I believe in them. It's not because I'm just, get numbers, build up those numbers. I made it to my 1K. Yeah, it would be nice to have my 4,000 watch hours so that I could be monetized, but honestly, with the way YouTube is, I really don't care about that. The only thing I cared about was being able to do the live stream when I was on my road trip, and being able to do it just like I am now. I mean, how beautiful is this to be out here on the back patio? Just absolutely peaceful, calm, great temperature. It's beautiful. I love it. So, Dallas County Scratcher, yeah, like I said, he's 166. We need to help him get, check him out. I think really what I mean to say is, you don't have to go subscribe to somebody, but at least give them the benefit of the doubt. Go check them out. Maybe check out a video or two. If it's not your thing, there's no reason to give a thumbs down or anything like that. I think really in my opinion, there is one probably true place for the thumbs down, and that is the terrible, terrible, terrible clickbait. So, other than that, if you go watch a video, it's something you like, come back and watch more. And if you want to know when they do more videos, by all means subscribe, ring that bell, and help them out. If not, hey, you just took a few minutes, you showed a little support. It helps with their analytics if you watch the full video. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Everybody's got a few short videos. You don't have to go to like the live streams. My live streams tend to usually be around 2 hours, and I would hate for somebody to go to my live stream, subscribe, say they liked it and it was awesome, and they only watch 30 seconds or less of it. That's not being very helpful. Let's all do it the right way. But anyway, I don't want to beat a dead horse to death. We all know how to do it the right way. You guys are absolutely awesome about it. I know I have a core group. I know Tyler's in it. Dennis from Canoe Hound Adventures in it. TC, who's in here, I'm not sure if he's still here. Haven't seen him in a little bit, but he's in it. Fishing with Grizzly Whiskers. A whole bunch of us have gotten together, and YouTube has the little group thing where you can bring a couple of channels, or bring all the channels that you want into it, and you can communicate. You can share when your videos are posted or when you're going live. So it's a good way to communicate above and beyond what the community tab doesn't do. So the community tab sometimes misses out on it. The YouTube, when you ring the bell and you're supposed to get notified when people go live, it doesn't always happen. So nice thing about that group is it does work. It's a good way to let specific people know. Of course, you don't want to load it up with every single person that you are subscribed to. We use it more as a communication to, hey, let me know really what you thought about it, or do you have a suggestion that you don't want to throw in the comments of the video? And so it's a great way to communicate about things. I know I have a bunch of them in groups, and I have a bunch of them as an individual in that. And I'm going to kind of show you, if you guys haven't seen it, what it's for. Try to show you this here on the laptop. I'll get that in there, but it is the one right there. If you guys haven't noticed that icon, it looks like the little, it's to the left of the bell. That's that community tab. So YouTube won't push your videos if everyone watches it for 3 to 10 seconds and leave a spam comment. If you get a lot of that, YouTube won't push your channel in the search videos, and that is true. So definitely, do it the right way. I know I try to help you guys as much as I can, and I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. ASMR eating my way. Appreciate you coming by. It's good to see you. But yes, in the group, I try to help everybody with their channels, because I do have a strong background in researching things and being able to pass on ideas that help you grow your channel. You can ask Tyler. He's got a video that between some of the things I suggested and some of the things that he put into play. Hey Gervais, it's good to see you. But we got his video. I think he was around 60 views, I think, for it, and now I think is it up over 9K yet, Tyler? I know that video is just absolutely exploded. But it had to do with titling your video correctly. And some people don't understand when I say exactly what I actually mean when I say titling your video correctly. Oh, close to 10K. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. But when you title your video, a lot of people will say stuff like "I went camping" or something like that. It's too generic. You need to put some words in there that would be meaningful to the search engine, so that you can create tags from it. And two other key elements that you can put in there. One is use the date thing, like 2019. So it seems like it's something really current. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch this because it's now 2019. It's not something from back in 2005. Second thing is a surprise catchword. Superior, awesome, fantastic. Pick some word that just blam, it stands out, and that will really get the attention of somebody. I mean, you think about it yourself. If you came across a video and you're looking and you see camping adventure, camping in the wild, awesome camping adventure, you know, you're probably going to click on the one that says awesome, you know, because it sounds exciting. So, you know, the little grab me word, then you can use those and by all means, go to your about section of the video and use them in there too. Now you're reinforcing those keywords that you've used in your title, and then when you make your tags, don't one word it to death. Don't camping, bushcrafting, hiking, fire, knife, gun, you know, whatever words you want to do. Put words together. Make a uh, I mean, think about it. When you search for something, if you search for camping, you're going to get a ton of videos. But if you search for bushcraft camping, now you've narrowed it down a little bit more, and now you might look for some specifics. Bushcraft camping in Algonquin, you know, it's up in Canada or something like that. You know, now you're specifying region. So title include region, a fancy catchword, the year, but don't do it to every single video, because if every single video has a super fantastic, you know, all these catchwords in them, then it kind of devalues the other ones. You know, leave some of them to be padded to fall in behind them, especially if you got a series of videos. Series of videos are absolutely awesome, because at the end of every video that is part of a series, you should always, when you're going to end it, don't say, well, folks, this is the end of this video here. The best thing you can do is get ready for the next video. So if you're getting towards the end of your video, you can say, okay, folks, uh, so today we finished up with this, and if you follow me over here, well, guess what? Right here is where you're going to have your playlist for all the videos in that series. That's what you want to do. You don't want to close it out by saying, well, folks, we had a great time. Catch you next time. You know, you just you just lost your audience right there. But if you say, follow me here, then guess what? They're going to follow you there for more videos, more watch time. That's what we're all trying to get. Try to catch up on the chat here. Sorry, sometimes I get a little off on a tangent there, but I wanted you guys to realize some really key points that I've used to make my videos better. I've used pass these tips on to. I mean, you could look at Tyler. He's got some great numbers on his videos. He's using it. Shawn was in here earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here. Shawn Hogan. He uh, was using those tips. We're trying to get him up there. So yeah, if you guys have some questions on that and you want to ask me about them, go ahead and go to my channel. At the banner at the top, there's the link for the Instagram. You can just go to that, send me a message, and it usually works better if you have if you send me a message there with your email address, and then I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Like, you know, let's say you got a new video, you released it, and you want me to take a look at it. I mean, you can ask these guys that I've helped out. You know, the emails might get a little wordy, a little bit long, but they're pretty thorough in the suggestions to help. And so I definitely like doing it. So if you guys need some help with that, just hit me up. I don't mind. Yeah, ASMR. Yeah, no problem. You're gonna love this group. This group is absolutely awesome. Everybody supports everybody. We help each other. You know, watching each other's videos, giving ideas, brainstorming things. Uh, We got, YouTube is really cracking down on things. And it, most of the people I've seen so far tonight, I think I've already got you guys. But if I don't, uh, leave me a message on, in the comment section of, maybe one of my other smaller videos. Just and I'll get back to you. That's the way, because in my studio creator, when I get in there, of course it shows you the community, and it'll show you the comments, and the ones that you haven't answered will be on top. And that's when I'll go to your channel, check things out, and smash your buttons and ring your little ding-a-ding-ding button there. And that's what it's all about, support and helping each other. But yeah, definitely, if you got any questions, I'll be there for you. Oh, Gervais, I'm sorry about that. Let me fix that for you, buddy. There you go. Give it a try now, Gervais, if you want to. Yeah, don't worry about posting the PayPal. My little Streamlabs guy, my little Streamlabs bot, he just throws that up every now and then. One of the things that you guys may have noticed when invited to this live stream is that I now have my Teesprings account going, so you guys can go check out my merch if you're interested in that. I'm going to throw the link up here. I've got shirts, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, socks, all kinds of good stuff. But if you guys get a chance, just check it out. If you see anything issues with the product, let me know. I'm needing feedback. How does it look on your end? Of course, everybody that puts their shirts up and everything, oh, looks good to me. But I should be my own worst critic about it. But you guys see my logo. That's pretty much the logo that's on the shirts, except it's shaped a little bit differently to make it easier for printing. But definitely cool, and a lot of different colors. So yeah, just remember, Gervais, with great power comes great responsibility. So I haven't seen Fred. Fred's usually around and about, and I don't see him anywhere, so I guess I'm just going to have to do it for him. It won't let me do it right now, so I'll have to catch it later. Oh, I just have to think of what I can do. Since I couldn't go live on my iPad, I'll use my iPad for posting the stream out. How about that? Once I got something to do. Merch is tagless. I don't know. Tyler, you've gotten some of the stuff from Teesprings. Does it have tags in them? Or anybody else that, has acquired stuff from... Yeah, Gervais is a good one. I know he is. It's me! How's it going? Good to see you. Larry, you'll be in and out. Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate you at least coming in. Let's start. Alright, let's jump over here. I was actually hoping to be able to, for my first time, put my first live on my newly acquired community tab. So but I don't know how to do it on my tablet, but at least I will get to share it out, so we'll tweet it out. Yeah, Dallas County Scratchers. I use a couple of programs that really help with tags and things like that. So if you take a look at TubeBuddy and vidIQ, both of those have a free version of it. They're extensions that load in Google Chrome. And once you load those up and you go into your studio creator and you start editing on a video, as far as the title, tags, the about section and stuff, you'll begin to see statistics show up there. So you will see things like whether a tag is even listed in the top 20, I think it is what it'll show. But the idea is to see if you can get a bunch of them in the, well, number one would be key, so you definitely want to do that. So definitely check out those two apps and you will be amazed at the information that it will give you. Another thing that it will do is when the vidIQ, when you go look at somebody else's video, if you have that extension loaded, it will show you the tags that they used on their video, so that you can maybe duplicate some of them for your video to help you get better statistics. Use your phone for everything. Might consider stepping up to like a laptop or something if you can. If you can't, I understand. I know a lot of people do just use their phones for it, and that's perfectly fine. Just makes it a little bit more difficult to identify if your keywords are in key positions. Now, something I can do is I can pull up, like I said, if you got a video you want me to look up, I can pull it up and look at your tags, look at your video score, and I'll be able to do a screenshot and I can email that back to you. So if you just do it on your phone and you're not sure how it's ranking in the search engine, hit me up on Instagram with your email address. I'll pull up the score on the video that you want me to check out, and I'll email it back to you, a screenshot of it, so you know how that video is ranked in the search engine. So, let's get this shared out on Twitter here. Live in Illinois. There we go, round 3. Always nice to be able to get that out. You guys may be able to help me. I'm doing this on my tablet, like I said, and one thing I don't know how to do from the tablet is to share it out on my community tab. Does not look like there is there's not a way from an iPad to share it on a community tab. So if anybody knows a tip on how to do that, that would be awesome. Dallas County Scratcher is at 8:37. Make sure, because Dallas, I know I've been on your channel before, but let's just make sure because I haven't seen any notifications for your videos lately. So if the purge did its nasty thing, certainly would love to rectify that situation, which means, no, I've got you. I definitely got you. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, even if you have some questions right now, you can throw them up there in the chat. I'll see if I can uh, give you some answers for it. But you know, another key thing is hashtags. People don't know how to use those. It is different. Hashtags are different than they are in Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all that. But they do work. So one of the key things is if you're going to use hashtags, don't put them at the top of your about section. Put them at the bottom, because the top part is the key real estate for the search engine. And if you fill up that space with tags, you're losing space that you could be using for keywords and just different things that the search engine will pick up on, and it kind of ignores special characters. So the hash, or the actual pound symbol, will probably be ignored to begin with, and then it just looks like you're just throwing words in at random. The search engine doesn't read it like it's a sentence, so therefore it doesn't know what to do with it. So put them at the bottom. You're allowed 15 in the about section. Uh, don't get too crazy on it. Make sure it's relevant to your video, because, like I said, YouTube is cracking down on things, and they are going to be cracking down, I'm sure, on the clickbait stuff. So you want to watch out for that. Don't put tags in there that have no meaning to your video. Yeah, Tyler's a freak of nature on the YouTube. Starting 4 months ago, uh, used his phone, not using grow channels or anything like that. His 1K and 4K hours, so he knows it can be done on a laptop or a desktop. Is a better way for tags, but you know, it also depends on some of the topics. I know he was good about labeling his videos. So as far as the title, the suggestions that I gave him were just enhancements to his skills at being able to label them. So it's just, if you ever come across any little tips or ideas like that that help boost, by all means help share with everybody. We're not in a competition to be as big as PewDiePie. We're all just trying to get our videos out there so people can see what it is we do and enjoy and love. Playlists. Okay, playlists is a very important thing. You want to put, like videos in it, but if you look at my channel, or my playlists in my channel, you will see they begin with, I believe all of them begin with my channel name and then what it is. So that really helps the search engine. You do that. You want to fill up the about section with comments about what the playlist is about. That's very important there too. And you want to use the playlists in a couple of ways. Playlists on your home screen, and I'm not talking about a playlist of all your uploads, a playlist of all your favorites. I'm talking about uh, playlists that are like a series. So I know Tyler had a series on building his epic shelter. So you want to build a playlist that has all the videos of that series about that in it. And like I said, at the end of every video, when you're going to do a series, you want to leave the end of the video with them going to more videos. So you will kind of veer off to the side and say, follow me here. Now, if you're doing the first video and you haven't recorded the rest of them, okay, you can put videos of other activities that might be similar. But eventually, you want that end screen to be the playlist of all the videos in that series. So when you say go here, follow me here, you're saying continue on in the series, keep watching more videos, stay on my channel, make my analytics grow, make YouTube love me, make my videos get better in the search engine. So that's what those playlists are there for. The playlists that you're also going to put on your home screen, you want to put your biggest, most popular ones probably first, because if they're working, they're working. Put them out there flashy, just like car lots. Think of it this way: they put their best cars on their best show floor real estate. So if they've got them outside, out front, at the front of the lot, and then they've got something that raises it up above the rest of them, they're going to put the Corvette there versus the Pinto. So if you're going to publicize your best videos first, make sure they are the top of the list and they stand out above the rest of them. Try to get playlists that utilize the real estate and go horizontal. You want them to go 3-4 videos across. Use up that entire real estate. Have a description about what's in that playlist. Then have the next playlist. You can, at the very bottom, you can have your playlist for all your videos, but it is not necessary to make a playlist of all your videos so that somebody can watch all your videos. They can go to your videos tab, and once they're in that, there's an option right there to play all, and they can click that and play all your videos. So it's not necessary to make a playlist of all your videos. I know a lot of people say, I'll make one so I can run it and watch all your videos. Not necessary. Nice convenient button there for it. Now it's I know this is it's a lot of good information, but if you want me to take a look at a video or something, like I said, hit me up on Instagram with an email address that I can and tell me one of your videos that you want me to take a look at. Try not to put me on a 2-hour video, but what I'll do is I'll look at it. I'll look at your tags. I'll look at your search engine ranking, the title of it, your about section, and I'll give you some pointers. Now, I know a lot of what you do is about the scratch tickets and things like that, so it gets a little bit hard, but I think what you're going to need to do is add those exciting keywords. Let's say you had a scratch ticket in your video that won $20 on a $1 scratch ticket. Maybe you start the title of the video, "Unbelievable Win." Well, $20 on a $1, that's a pretty good return. So get exciting words in there, attention grabbers. and that'll really help. Hopefully I'm not going to lose too much daylight here. Looks like the laptop's giving me a decent amount of lighting here. Maybe I can spin it around so I don't look like I've only got one side of my face. Yeah, that's a little better. I kind of like this setup. I hope you guys don't mind it. I did enjoy my cabin scenery that I used to have. But yeah, Gervais. Yeah, these are definite great jumpstart ideas. Um, and the interesting thing is, once you really get into the swing of setting these things up, um, it just becomes natural after that. And especially if you've already got your playlist set up and you're just dumping videos into it. Um, that little key thing about, follow me here, and then there's your end screen to a playlist. You don't have to do any more work. You don't have to keep putting, uh, a video here, a video here, a video here, and a video here. If you got a playlist, that's taking them to, you know, 1, 2, 5, 10, 15 videos, and that's what you want them. You want them on your channel watching all your videos, and it works. And you guys are, yeah, I see Tyler talking there about the Google Hangouts and Skype. Just be aware that the Google Hangouts, I think, is going away in August. I'm not sure where they're going with it. It's something that could be where YouTube is going to integrate that into the Google Hangouts into it. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. Skype, we've been having some problems with it. We're still playing with it to see if we can get it to working. I just heard of another one today that I'm going to be checking out. See how it works. The free version of it allows you to have up to 6 people in a panel on it, and but you can have 10 people. So basically, you could have 4 people waiting to come into it and switch them out if you need to switch people out. But I haven't played with it yet. I just came across it today, so it's something that might be worth checking out. And I see we got Muscle Car Appraisal in here. Good to see you. Have to Instagram on the phone. Dallas, if you don't have the Instagram, if you haven't used it and you haven't figured it out, also on my homepage there's a link. You can go to the About section. There's a link for my email, so if you want to email me just straight through and avoid the Instagram, you can do that too, and that'd be just fine. But definitely, like I said, suggest a video that you want me to take a look at. Try to, something that's current, or, if you got one that's, maybe a couple months old and it's not getting much traffic, you can go back and refresh the title, you can refresh the About section, the tags, all that stuff. And that's something I recommend you do anyway. Even create new thumbnails, because somebody's going to come back and they're going to look at that video and they're going to see it and they're going to go, oh, have I seen that video before? I don't remember that. I don't remember it looking like that. Maybe I better watch it. Well, guess what? You just got 2 watches on it. So, and for some of you guys that are have just come in and joined us and weren't with us earlier, I see my Streamlabs buddy there's blasting my PayPal there. You guys don't worry about that. Um, but if you could get a chance to take a look at my Teespring account here, put that on there. I have created some shirts, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, socks, all that kind of stuff. You guys take a peek at it, see what you think. The colors look good. Does the layout look good? I mean, it's pretty much the same across on all of them. The same, round HTO logo. You guys could check that out and see what you think of the layout of it, the colors of the different shirts that I have with it. Does do the colors look good? Um, I know I'm kind of partial to uh, the orange shirt with the orange logo in it like that. It looks kind of cool. The black one looks cool. Um, Even with on pink, the greens, all those colors, it looks cool. So. Gervais, definitely think about it, but I want to break this story about everyone's live stream, and you know so many, but hard to figure you out with content. Yeah, yeah, doing the panels are definitely a great way, especially if you interview people. They're absolutely a great way to do a good live stream. Good live streams are hard to do because people are like, oh, what do I talk about? Um, the ability to do a panel, ask them questions, gives you that true case of what YouTube wants the live streams to be about. They want a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it's informative. Um, I don't know how many videos I have seen that don't have that. They, might have somebody sitting there for an hour staring at their phone and never talking to the people in the video, or they're not even in the video, or any of that stuff. So you stay away from those. Don't do it. I would just about Bass North. Hey, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Um, but yeah, the live streams where the host is not even in there, bad idea. I think I would imagine that before too long, YouTube's going to catch on to those, because all people were doing is setting those up and running them to gain watch time hours. And I think they will eventually basically either remove those. I don't know if they're going to give you a strike or not. They might give you a strike. I would bet they won't let you monetize them. Um, yeah, they're part of the reason why they're getting so strict on the rules. Because if you think about it, YouTube's providing us free storage for our videos out there. And if your video is 8 hours long of just, uh, the free music from YouTube playing over and over, and letting people chat on the side and say whatever they want, they don't want to store that. They want meaningful content that a lot of people will watch and people will come back and watch. So stay away from any kind of, I believe the term that people use for it is silent streaming. You don't want to do it. So. Now, Tyler, you can do those. You did pretty good on that one that you stepped away from the party and you were talking to us live there, and then your buddy came in. You introduced him, told him that told everybody that he was going to start his channel and what it was going to be about. I mean, that's informative content. Um, I don't think the content of just, hey, you have to get this person, you have to get that person. Uh, that's networking, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I think YouTube, like I said, is looking for more informative and meaningful content. So that's why those panels work. That's That's the North. Yeah, it's definitely good to see you. We got Shonda's graphics in here. Well, welcome to the channel again. It's good to see you again. Yeah, definitely. If you guys can smash that thumbs up button, I definitely would appreciate that. That always helps. You guys know it helps with the analytics. And I actually saw a readout. Um, uh, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Is Scott Victor? Scott Victor. He did some research on it, and he got the statistics of what kind of things help with your channel. And definitely the thumbs up, the comments help. um, I know a lot of people don't think the comments help. It's just the fact that your video was commented on. It definitely helps. The likes, the likes of the comments that are put on your video, the repetitive conversation from a comment. So if somebody comments on your video, go comment back to them. Go leave an open-ended question that they can come back and respond to you about. You're interacting. That's what YouTube wants, is interaction. And you guys might have seen that. See the lightning bugs? Yeah, they're already out. That's awesome. It's been a long time since I've seen those. Yeah, that's north. Yeah, definitely. And like I've been telling everybody, if you have a specific email that you want me to, or a specific video you want me to check out, send me an email, and I'll go check it out. I'll pull it up. I use TubeBuddy and vidIQ, and I can get the statistics of where it ranks in the search engine, and I can give you pointers. I'll do a little write-up and tell you, what's what might help it out. Give you some suggestions. So, and we got Simple Man's Barbecue. It's good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Oh man, barbecue. I could use some barbecue. Man, some barbecued ribs. That'd be awesome right now. Love to have some barbecued ribs. But has anybody got any any questions that I might be able to answer right now? Don't say go check out this video right now, because obviously I'm in the middle of a live stream. But if you got any specific questions about it, I'll be more than glad to see if I can answer them now, or send me an email. I like the interaction. And if you don't believe that a lot of the things, the ideas and things that I'm telling you work, ask Tyler. He's got videos that are blowing up. Between some of the tips I gave him and his knowledge of being able to title it, and when we intermesh the ideas together, the videos are just absolutely booming. Right, Tyler. Yeah, I need a haircut. Yeah, no, not handsome, not at all. What do we got in here watching tonight? It's like 7 watching. I think we got 25 thumbs up. Not too bad. And I think we're about an hour and a half. when I'm running out of daylight, it's gonna look like I'm just, with me wearing the black shirt and a dark hat. Once the background goes dark, it's just gonna look like a floating head. Ooh, cool. Hey, no problem, Tyler. I mean, that's to me, that's what the community's about, is helping each other out. You've helped me out with ideas, things I can do for my videos, uh, yeah, through, hopefully a few pointers and to help your channel, and some ideas of what you can do for yours. Um, if anybody has some cool ideas of what I can do for mine, it's harder for me because I'm an outdoors channel, but I have a techie background. And I know if you listen to some people, they tell you stay within your niche. So they're saying I need to refine my niche if I'm going to be outdoors, or if I'm going to be uh, tips and techniques, or whatever. I'm not buying it. I'm going to continue to do whatever it is I want to do with my channel, whether, um, I'm making my braided bracelets, um, if I'm giving tech tips, if I'm out in my kayak fishing, or just leisurely strolling around the lake, or if I'm hiking, or if I'm out in the woods hunting, or whatever, whatever I feel like doing, I'm going to do it with my channel, and I'm going to enjoy it. So, looking to bass, tell them to hire you so you can shoot videos inside. That'd be dope. Hmm. Yeah, it's really hard in the fishing community because, when you got channels, or like you've got the Major League Fishing, you got the FLW, you got uh, Bassmaster, the Bassmaster Classic, all these things. It's really hard for, like a smaller channel to really get into, being sponsored by, the big guys for this stuff, because there are a million fishermen out there. Um, so it's kind of hard to break into that one. I had to go back to work. We got Raised Gaming in here. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming by. Um, we are, looks like, minute or hour and 28 minutes into it. We got 7 watching and 26 thumbs up. Definitely appreciate that from everybody, and appreciate everybody coming by. I think we're probably gonna look to wrapping this up. I know I usually try to wrap it up around 2 hours, but like I said, it's really getting dark, and I can already see on the phone it's beginning to look like a floating head. And I don't want people to come to this and think that this is a paranormal video. This is this is an outdoor live stream video. So maybe next time I should wear a lighter colored shirt instead of a black one. But definitely appreciate everybody coming by. Hopefully I've thrown out some good tips to help you guys with your channel. And like I said, send me an email. I'll take a look at your videos, give you a screenshot of the search engine ranking. I will probably throw some ideas back to you, maybe help you boost it up. And then if you, once you put those ideas into play. Now, I may not tell you exactly what to do, like use this exact tag, this exact title. I'm going to give you suggestions. I'm going to give you ideas that'll get your mind thinking about how to create these words. Once you've put those into play, let me know, and I will get you the new updated search engine score. I'll get you a screenshot of that, so it'll definitely help you. I actually did that the floating head, Tyler, on with my green screen. I was actually playing around with it, and I actually got all the green all the way around me. I draped it over and had just an opening, and yeah, I got the floating head thing. So I made it happen. Yeah, I agree with you, Simple Man. You know, um, yes, it would be nice to make it to my monetization level and be able to make some money off of this. Certainly help with the bills, but I'm not looking to be making millions off of this. Um, I just have fun with it. I enjoy talking with you guys. These live streams, I come into your guys' live stream, you come into mine, we get to interact with each other, we get to throw around ideas. You know, I kind of progressed from, what I thought was outdoors was hunting and fishing, and never even, and camping, maybe a little hiking, but never even thought about the aspect of survival, bushcrafting, prepping, homesteading, things like that. So definitely got a new perspective on things. But, Rob Makins, or Markins, sorry about that. I always butcher a name or two, and I don't mean to. I totally apologize for that. But good to see you. But fortunately, we are wrapping things up for the evening. And of course, here's where I'm supposed to tell you guys, don't go away, follow me here. And that's where, we break away to a playlist of more videos of this. But this being a live stream, and pretty much a lot of my live streams tend to either be interviews with people or passing on tips like I've done a bunch tonight, and so then maybe it will fall in that group, so I can say follow me here for some more tips, but some of them are repeated, so probably not necessary for that. But yeah, Bass and North, appreciate you coming by. Definitely good to see you. Last of the Riders Creed, appreciate you coming by. Caught us here on the tail end of it, but it's awesome to see you. Um, Great to see everybody. Love you guys. You've been awesome. I hope I've passed on some good ideas that you can use. And if you got any questions, let me know. I'll be there for you. Tyler knows it. I've helped a lot of people. I don't see me stopping. It's just my nature. But, last of the Riders Creed. Sorry that I appreciate you at least making it here. You just getting off work. Appreciate you coming by. We're actually wrapping things up tonight. I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of doing more. I'm trying to figure out a good night for doing videos, but as you guys know, I'm looking for a job, so I may end up with a job that I'm working evenings on. Maybe I have to do it on weekends or something, but I'll try to find a regular time so you guys will know a little more when I'm on and can catch it. Of course, you can always do the replay thing, but nothing like the live and being there and being able to comment right away. But You guys definitely been a blessing. Love you guys very much. Pray for each and every one of you. And, you know, you guys have been a blessing to me, and I definitely appreciate it. So, you guys have a wonderful evening, and follow me here. You guys have a good one.